Greetings from Seattle. The sudden crackdown on the Golden Dawn extreme nationalist party, which has led to the arrest of the party's leader and more than a dozen of its senior cadres, raises serious constitutional and legal questions. The Samaras administration, desperate to display resolve as its tenuous grasp on power weakens by the day, sent out the police in an unprecedented hunt for Golden Dawn members. Golden Dawn, a parliamentary party voted in by 425,000 Greeks in 2012, has been declared a criminal organization. Golden Dawn members of parliament have been arrested despite Article 60 of the Greek constitution, which distinctly prohibits any such action against sitting parliamentarians. Anyone with a basic understanding of what an indictment is and what an indictment means would be surprised, to say the least, to read the indictment against Golden Dawn based entirely on hearsay and innuendo. This indictment claims Golden Dawn was a criminal organization as far back as 1987. The immediate question that arises is why the Greek state waited for 23 years to take action. Another question, touching upon the competence of Greece's Supreme Court, is how the justices accepted the legitimacy of this alleged criminal gang as a political party taking part in general national elections. Furthermore, the Samaras administration needs to explain why this sudden attack on Golden Dawn, especially in view of recent speculation that many conservatives toyed with the idea of making Golden Dawn a junior partner of Mr. Samaras' party in a future coalition government, given the collapse of the two-party system in Greece. Before we become accused of applauding Golden Dawn and its despicable ideas, those who are celebrating the victory, quote-unquote, upon the neo-Nazis should also think about what would happen if such an indictment, based on charges that appear frivolous at best, were to be applied in the case of recent huge political scandals that have been conveniently pushed under the carpet. If indeed such an indictment were to serve an investigation into these scandals, scores of current and past parliamentarians, not to mention political party leaders, should have been already sentenced to life in prison. I have no illusions about the quality of democracy in Greece, but even such a democracy won't be enhanced by raids, arrests at midnight, and evidence that increasingly appears tenuous, to put it elegantly. Even leftist commentators are questioning the government actions and warning that the crackdown on Golden Dawn is pregnant with high risks of further polarizing a Greek society bleeding profusely from brutal austerity imposed with the collaboration of Mr. Samaras and others before him upon the Greek people. None of the lethal problems which allowed Golden Dawn's meteoric rise will be corrected by the arrests. On the contrary, Greece now runs the distinct risk of becoming, on top of everything else, a lawless state where methods used by the junta of colonels who ran the country from 1967 to 1974 are now applied by a supposedly constitutional government. These problems continue to eat the flesh of what is left of Greece with the collusion of the Samaras government. None of them will be solved by putting the thugs of Golden Dawn in jail. The true feeders of Golden Dawn and its success are not the nearly 500,000 Greeks who voted for it, but those in high places in Brussels and Berlin who decided that Greece was expendable and its people not worth basic human rights. Therefore, this is a time for introspection and cool-headedness, and not for an avalanche of triumphant tweets on Twitter. Thank you for listening. Good night.